I look like a crazy person. Hello, back to another video. Today we are going to be filming another one of my haunted, creepy ABC state video, whatever the heck they're called. I don't remember what I called them. Once again, this was a Jessie V inspired thing. I've done one of them before. It was Alabama Hauntings. I filmed it during Vlogmas, and a lot of creepy stuff happened. And that was actually the last time a bunch of creepy stuff happened at my house. So I'm scared to film this video right now, but instead of, like it was last time, it was around nighttime and my dad was outside, my mom wasn't home yet. Both my parents are home, but they're both outside. So that's why I like to film these in the living room, so don't judge me. But let's get straight into it. Okay, so ignore everything I said before if I kept it in. We're going to be using a different website that actually I think has some haunted places on it, maybe not haunted ghost stories. This one's princesslodges.com. It's Alaska travel tips. But ignore that, by the way. I'm gonna go close that door, but before I do, this my last website kind of broke, and this one looked pretty interesting, so we're gonna read this one. Apparently that door doesn't close. Okay, I've lived in this house for 14 years and I didn't know that door closed. Whatever! Scary Mary and other ghost stories from, okay, don't break on me, and other ghost stories from Alaska. Drawn by the prospect of gold and environmental riches, Alaska has welcomed many ambitious souls to its misty coastlines and deep wilderness. Some souls choose to stay forever. With settlements built on the top of sacred... give me a second. I don't know if I should... I'll live. With settlements built on top of sacred native sites, the shadow of bloody 20th century conflicts, and the hard fates of those seeking to mine Alaska's treasure, the state is rich with spooks and tall tales. Sit down, draw close to the fire, and let us regale you some tales of haunted Alaska. That Arctic breath at your neck may not just be that autumn chill. I don't like that because all the windows are open. Scary Mary at the Golden North Hotel. Oh, I have an idea actually. So once this series is like finished, what if you guys pick certain places and I might go to them? I'm talking about like way in the future. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about like way in the future. Like if you guys pick some places. Like pick like 3 maybe from like the ABC thing. Sorry, that's my dad talking. And I might go there. That's a cool idea. I don't know. If I forget about it, tell me in the future. One of Alaska's most legendary ghosts, Scary Mary. Scary Mary's tale began... What? Words? One of Alaska's most legendary ghosts, Scary Mary's tale begins with a gold rush expedition. Mary came to the Golden North Hotel in Skagway, fun name, Skagway, as a blushing young woman engaged to a prospector named Klondike Ike. Sounds like a fun name. Flushed with hopes for their future, Mary's fiancé set off to win a fortune in the gold fields and never returned. Oof. Mary waited and waited. It is said she locked herself in the couple's room, beset with worries. With the concerned housekeepers finally broke down the door, they found her dead. I don't like that you're in here, because last time, if you guys have seen the first one, when little, don't go close to the thing, that's concerning. I have like a big extension cord all the way from the other side of the room. Don't get close to that. Fun story, I went to film a TikTok the other night, it was like a week ago, and I put my hand in I was so tired, so I don't know why I was actually filming TikToks, but I stuck my hand into the thingies on the electrical cords, so fun. Broke down the door, where was that? They found her dead, dressed in the wedding gown dress she was meant to have worn on her wedding day. But Mary hasn't yet checked out of the Golden North Hotel. Since her untimely end, guests have been spooked by the apparition of a pale figure looking down from the hotel's windows. Oh no, spooky sounds. Totally not my dad. Since her untimely end, guests have been spooked by the apparition of a pale figure looking down from the hotel's windows. Still on the watch for her lover's ghostly return from the mountains, sometimes they feel a pocket of cold air whished by in the hallway as the phantom in white brushes by. Even more eerily, the odd patron has awoken to Mary's ghost poised over their beds. Just checking, they say, to see if Ike is in bed with another. Great! That's enough to make anyone sleep with one eye open. Okay, that was our first story. Totally didn't take me 10 minutes. I mean, it's going to be condensed because I had a lot of mess ups. Prankster poltergeist at the University of Alaska. The University of Alaska's Wendy Williamson Auditorium seems like it was created to be a nesting place for ghouls. A half-finished catwalk and an elevator shaft give the space a carnival funhouse feel. Ew! Not today. Not in here. Not ever. What is your tail doing? That's terrifying me. Get out. Get out. You do this every time. Literally every time. What is your hair doing? Sorry. This is freaking me out. Can you go away? Daddy, Little's being weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna keep filming. The real fun, however, is had by a cadre, that's a word, of ghosts who enjoy pranking and scaring students and spectators at the auditorium. The odd events that have occurred over the years are no act. The ghosts... Sorry, she's freaking me out. Can you go away? Can you go away? Okay. Probably nothing. Sorry. We're just gonna keep on filming. Cadre of ghosts who enjoy pranking and scaring students and spectators at the auditorium. The odd events that have occurred over the years are no act. The ghosts of a man, woman, kids, and a teenage boy like to get all kinds of mischief, including slamming the stall doors in the women's bathroom while the poor ladies struggle to get out. Ooh, that's gotta suck. They also have I've actually had that happen. Well, not that, but I think I've talked about this in one of my ghost update videos, where I got locked into the bathroom, and I had the lights flickered, and I had to try and get out. It was a fun experience. Loved it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Would not actually. Please never do that again. They also have a habit of sabotaging productions. Actors sometimes hear the pitter-patter of ghostly feel as props slide about the stage. Lights explode and fall, and bizarre shadow appears on the wall. One of the ghosts apparently has a vendetta against brunettes too. Frick. Women with long brown hair have been pushed as they take the lobby stairs. Well, I'm not going to the University of Alaska. We know that. If you happen to visit the auditorium on your trip, keep a lookout for this family of ghouls. Do that, I guess. We're gonna probably end off with this one. Yeah, it looks like the most interesting. If you want to, of course, go read those extra too, you can. But this one is Copper Miners Put the Ghost in Ghost Town. That's what it is. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's terrifying. I know he just put stuff in there, but that's scary though. Okay, I actually want to tell you guys something. So, don't think I'm crazy. But, remember, this is gonna be a quick thing. I haven't done a ghost update in a while because not a lot of stuff is happening. I heard walking a few times. I heard I'll talk about that in one of my monthly updates, but I heard some stuff one time. But it wasn't anything scary or anything too serious, you know? I don't know what happened to Harriet because, think about it though, because last time I saw Harriet, I was literally 5. She rose up out of my bed, and then we saw her for a few months last year. And I seriously don't know what happened to her. But with this stuff that goes on when I film this video, Little used to be never spooked by this stuff. So I don't know if it's a new ghost that doesn't let Harriet hang out, and they don't hang out too much either. I don't know. With Harriet, yeah, I got some spooky feels. But, I also wasn't terrified. One time I got so terrified when I was thinking about it that I cried. But, I don't know if that was her. Like, this one feels, like, scary to me. But, like, Harriet, yeah, I was always scared, but I was always like, I can make a video out of it, it'll be fine. But, like, this one's kind of scary. This is probably a terrible decision, but name my ghost down below. I don't know. Just don't, but do. Yeah, let's read this last one. So here's the photo. Alaska's lucrative yet precarious mineral wealth has sent many men and women to their early graves. In the case of copper mines, an entire community of ghosts worked in cahoots to prevent a redevelopment of the area. Local near Wrangell St. Elias National Park, the Kennecott mines were some of the richest ever plundered in the remote Alaskan wilderness. And the railroad built to transmit the harvested copper down to the coast was a monument for the crazy things that people will do for profit. Known as the Copper River and Northwestern Railway, or can't run and never will to skeptical locals, many men perished while creating a railroad that crossed glaciers, chasms. I love how I actually said it the way that you're not supposed to say it. Chasms, and required tunneling through rocks. By all accounts, these men were stuck around, even though no rail car has words. I don't know why I can't speak, I'm sorry. No rail cars has ever creaked over the abandoned railroad tracks in more than 70 years. After the railroad halted and the boom towns disbanded, visitors travel along the stretch of road near Chinita. Oh, it sounds familiar. Boarding the railway reported tombstones appearing and disappearing on the roadside. That's creepy. Things got really spooky when the housing project was planned near the old tracks. Workers could barely concentrate as the wraith-like voices of miners and children echoed in the mountains. They saw ghostly figures, and then, to add insult to injury, tools began to fly straight out of their tool belts, never to be seen again. Soon after, work in the area ceased. The message written in a ghost hand, sometimes an abandoned mine should stay that way. Okay, that was fun. That was a fun old time. I had a lot of fun filming this. Actually, don't come over here. Kind of terrified me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, sort of well. See you in the next one. Bye!